look at Serena's social media, see if anything got missed. I'll run a search. Hey, you talked to Tawana about her and Kelly moving to San Diego?
No, not yet. I'm not sure how to handle it. Look, I don't know why she couldn't apply for a job in L.A.
I mean, it might be more money or a better position. And it's only 2 hours away. I know you're going to miss Kelly. You can still see her.
Look, it's not that. I just don't think Tawana's...
Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook. How is everyone doing? Happy New Year's Eve. Alrighty. Happy New Year's Eve. Alrighty. So let's do this shit.
Sure, but if you ask me, Tawana's still making a huge mistake. This is a big change for Kelly. And who says...
Alrighty. There is the Cash App on YouTube. Okay. Alright. Hope y'all can see. Alrighty, guys. Okay.
When I moved the toaster oven to make way for the blender, you made me move back.
Alright. So here is the Cash App. The star comment you can read in the comment section. I know it's pinned now, but I'm going to pin the Cash App. So it'll be in the comments if you want to read it. Alrighty? And there is the Amazon wish list on Facebook. There you guys go. So come on in. Say hi when you come in. Say hi. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. So I can see how many people watch it after I post it. All right. So we're having easy crockpot beef dinner. Easy crockpot beef dinner. It's almost like shepherd's pie. You can put mashed potatoes on the top, but we're using whole potatoes. But they're the baby potatoes. They're little, so some of them I might have to cut, but and I've got bacon in the oven because it's going to take bacon. So I will read you the ingredients. I'll say them slowly. The ground beef is almost done. I had it started before I came live, so that's almost done. Now, well, I can't read them because I'm not. She doesn't have a list of them like that. But it will be 3 pounds of ground beef. 3 pounds. I'm not doubling it. I do not double in the crock pot. 3 pounds of ground beef. Okay. Then you're going to cook the ground beef. Oh, I forgot to season my ground. Well, as soon as I drain it, I'll season it because I don't want all the seasoning to soak up in the grease. Okay. So now you can season your ground beef any way you want with whatever you want. I'm going to use this is out for what I'm going to put in the crock pot too. But I'm going to season my ground beef with onion powder, garlic powder. Well, first salt and pepper. And then onion powder, garlic powder. And I always have something else. Sometimes paprika, but that's usually what I try to use for chicken. But let me see what else could be good. There's less than a minute on the bacon. Less than a minute.
Neil Smith?
Yeah. What's going on?
You mind if we come in?
Okay. Just keep your hands where you can see.
Zanaran's blackened seasoning.
Where were you this morning?
All right. I'm just going to do a little bit of Morton's seasoning oil, okay? And I do have some it's called seasoned salt, if anybody heard of it. Hi, Lokita, how are you doing? I had to make some, I don't have any, but that's seasoned salt, okay? Has more salt than anything, but sounds like you're seasoning the salt. But how are you doing, Lokita? Any plans for tonight? Okay, so I'm going to put this up. Let's look at the bacon. There's a lot of grease in this because I had to get 80-20. I get a 5 pound at Walmart. I would probably do the same thing if I went to HEB. I wish I could. But there's reasons I can't right now. But
We found evidence as well as a couple unlicensed guns. He's been charged.
they don't have the 5-pound in like the 90-10 or 90, so I have to get the 80-20. It's hard to tell when this is ready because it's
That's why we're here.
turkey bacon. My husband likes it. I like it too.
No need for that.
I'm just going to put it in for a minute or two more.
Maybe it's not
Okay.
for you to go with them.
Now,
And you are?
Cody, Serena's boyfriend?
You were there too?
once the seasoning's done, once the ground beef is done,
Security system.
which it practically is, I'm going to drain it in the sink. Then
No. Of course not. It's crazy. I don't believe it.
I'm going to make sure it's really drained because I don't want to put it back in the pan. I want to go to this, just dump it in here.
Look, come here.
Okay?
Look, I
This pan is kind of in my way. All right, so let's do this. I would use the paper towel method, but when it's a lot of grease, it's going to take too much paper towels to get it all. So, okay. Okay, I'm going to let that drain a minute. Get this out. Okay. So, as soon as I get it in, well, no, I'm going to put it back in here so I can season it real quick. I always think all that dripping is still more, but it's dripping from the... So, nope. I need to bring this back over here. Okay. So, I'm not turning it on around. Oh, I need to turn it off. I forgot to turn it off. All right, so let me season this. There's going to be seasonings in there too, but I want to season my ground beef. All right, salt, pepper. I want to get some regular salt too, and pepper, and a small thing. Okay. Onion powder. Garlic powder. And seasoning all. I may not have needed salt or pepper with the seasoning all, so I don't know. I should have looked. Okay. All right, let's mix this up.
All units be on the lookout for a suspect. 40s, white, dark hair, wearing a black t-shirt. In the vicinity of Laurel Canyon and Mulholland. Considered an armed and dangerous.
Molly leaving was one thing, but then I thought, Mom.
If I tasted this, it does not have a lot of seasoning. Tastes like nothing. Tastes like I did not season it. Hope we get some more flavor in the crockpot. Okay, I put in some more seasoning all. A lot better. So let's get this in the pan, in the crockpot. Okay, spread it around. All right, that's our person. Okay. Now let's turn it a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing with the crock pot. Can y'all see the crock pot? Okay, you see the crock pot way over there. I'm just going to rinse this strainer and the sink because it has grease in it. You wipe it. And then when I'm done, and I'm ready to wash dishes and everything, I will definitely wash this sink again. I already washed it once. Okay? All right. So, just getting a soda. I'm thirsty. Okay. So the ground beef is in there. Let's see if anybody else came on. Oh man, I hope y'all get well soon. Hope all of y'all feel better. See anybody else?
Sometimes you are more than a pretty face street. Who's this guy with her?
Okay. If we wanted, in our area, if you go downtown, you can stand with the whole huge crowd, and there'll be singers and a lot of stuff going on, but too much of a crowd, and if I stand all that time, I will start hurting, and my husband hates crowds that big, so. And I don't care too anyways. And plus we don't have a car, so we'd have to bus it, and I don't know about buses at midnight, 1 o'clock, so there might be one downtown, but not one coming to our house. So we'll stay home and I'll watch the whatever's on TV. I'll probably, because they show the one on TV too in our area. The downtown one, they show that on TV. So I'll probably watch that one instead of being there, so I can see the ball drop at our time. So, but the one like in New York or wherever, I might tune to that if I hear that there's some singer singing that I really want to hear. But other than that, no. So, all right, this one. Okay, I know what to do.
So that's 3 pounds of baked peas. These are frozen.
Okay, so I remember. I started playing that I remember. All right, we're gonna put 2 packs of brown gravy powder. I want to use up all the powder I have. I want to start buying cans or jars because they're quicker. Pour it in a thing, heat it up, go. But I still have something called a juice. I know what that is. And I have 3 pork. The rest are gone. I just bought these last time I shopped just for this recipe. Just for the recipe. Oh, let me get over here. Usually I put the crock pot on the other side. It's got too much on the counter. So just, or you can open them both together and dump them, but sometimes that doesn't always work. This thing is coming out slow. There we go. I was going to bring the trash in here. Trash is super heavy because it's not full, but it's super heavy because it's got leftover foods I've thrown away yesterday, and it's making the trash heavy. So when we walk our dog this afternoon, the trash will go with us. It's very heavy, and there's already another trash too. We got it in a cart we have that we take to the store. We use that too if we have a lot of trash and stuff to take out. All right, that's in there. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to put in your cream of mushroom. 1 can of cream of mushroom. Okay? Okay. I was going to use a wooden spoon. It does not fit in there in the can. So I'm going to use a big spoon. I was going to use a little spoon, but we only have like 3 or 4 little spoons. And so I wanted to make sure that I don't like eating with a tablespoon. I don't. My husband will if that's all he has, but I don't like it. But I will if that's all there is to eat with. But I'd rather not, so I was saving them little spoons because it'll probably be a spoon. not works. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so then after that,
Peas, these are
it was frozen peas. Oh, let me get the bacon out. It did get a little dark, but because I'm gonna need it almost. So let's see. I'll put it on a plate real fast with some paper towel. See if we can, get this grease out of it. And the potatoes I'm gonna put on top, we're gonna if some are a little bigger, I might have to cut it up. But let's turn the oven off. So it start cooling down. All right, I've got this. So I can. Hi, Sean. Hi, are you still on here? Sorry. I asked people to just give me a few minutes. Sometimes I'm in the middle of something. But hi, how you doing, Sean? Got any plans for tonight? Are you cooking anything special? Or are you eating that meal that they say what you're supposed to eat on New Year's? Is that for New Year's Eve or is that on New Year's Day? Like the I don't know all of it, but something about black-eyed peas, cabbage, I think, fried cabbage or something. I don't know. Do you know, Sean? I might look it up, but I was just asking if you knew. All right, so I got the bacon. I'm just gonna pat it. Let it cool for a minute. The lady showed herself holding a bunch of bacon and cutting it with scissors. So I don't know, I might do that. So the peas. And Sean, I'm making easy crock pot beef dinner. It's almost like a shepherd's pie. There's a couple of differences, but it's almost like that. Okay? Now these sweet peas are 12 ounces. You can get 10 ounces. Okay, this is the smallest bag I saw. It's steamable, but it's the smallest bag I saw. Well, anyways, it's not because you see this big old bag, but if you put the peas on, that's how much peas are. All this is. Okay. Oh, let me get the scissors. Cut. And there's going to be corn in there too, but I don't know why they just didn't put them together. But she said one or two other steps before. Okay. I know my trash can is way too heavy to bring in here. I was going to bring it in here. Unless you can lift it up for me, babe. Because I'm collecting trash. And I don't want to walk out there and throw everything away every time. So just say hey if you're on here, Sean. Oh, it shows nobody's on here, but. Okay, so. The next step.
baked peas, these are frozen. We don't have them raw, I want them frozen. Pop of color there. Yes. Veggies.
All right. Why did it do that?
It really does. It makes a big difference to me.
Okay, after the peas is some onions. Now she's got big pieces. And I don't like big pieces. These are what I have. They're way smaller, so I'm just going to put a few. I'm not going to put a lot like she did. That's it. Because we don't like a lot of onions, but when they're cut real, I want them cut in a little smaller, but the smallest thing on my cutting machine will not work with these onions. I don't know why. Any onions, I mean. But then after that is the onions. The bacon. Let me see. They're hot, but they don't stay as hot as the regular bacon. But this is turkey bacon. Guys, just wanted to let y'all know. It is a little hot to hold, but I got to cut this. I don't have all day. I know, I started cooking the ground beef and I was like, oh, I forgot to put the bacon in. It was on the pan and oven already preheated, and I was like, oh, I don't want the bacon done way too early before the ground beef is, and I should have, because they would have let it cool. Because it's going to get hot again.
Oh, yeah. The avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed.
You know, it's going to get hot again when it's in the crock pot, so.
Yes, every day. The Chipotle way is made
Okay.
every day.
Sounds delicious.
2 at a time. Hot.
Every year, millions of noses are
All right, guys.
plugins.
Now,
Airwick Advanced, our groundbreaking plugin that pulses scent for staying power up to 60 days.
when it says bacon, it does not say how many pieces. Okay? It does not. So use as much as you want, less as you want. When I did the bacon, I just put 10 pieces, and I still had 6 pieces left for something else. So I like turkey bacon. I just like the other bacon better, but I still like turkey bacon. I don't hate it. I mean, I would use it. My husband's he always wants me to buy turkey bacon. Maybe next time I'll buy both and cook half and half. I don't know. And then I can have like a piece or two of turkey, a piece or two of the regular.
I absolutely went into it with the idea that
If you know what I mean. All right, let's get these. So I did 10. I'm going to save 1 for my dog.
I mean, I'm still here, so there must be something more.
Okay, let's cut. In half. I cut the small little end pieces off. Then I cut the bacon in half going up because it's wide. So. All right. Brownie, I'm going to give this to Daddy. Come on, Brown.
I'm asking you to join me and other patriotic Americans and donate.
Hold on, guys. Come here.
$10 a month.
Bacon.
63 cents a day.
Save.
Your monthly donation.
Can you break this up a little piece at a time and give it to her? You can take a bite too if you want first.
Has been fighting to keep our promises to our
Your turkey bacon. Just don't let her have the whole thing. Give her so she can.
The care and assistance they deserve.
So I gave him, my husband, the bacon. He's going to break it up and give it to her a piece at a time. All right. So now it was the ground beef. You can season it with whatever you want. Cook it and season it with whatever you want. I advise you season it after you drain the grease, because sometimes the seasonings will go into the grease and then it won't taste like you seasoned the ground beef. Somebody told me that, but I keep forgetting to do that, but I did that today. And then put it in there. Put in the 2 packets of brown gravy powder mix. Then put in the cream of mushroom, 1 can. And then the bag of frozen peas, 10, 12 ounces, small bag. And then some onions, big onions, small onions, however you want it. And if you don't like onions, keep them off. Okay? Then after the onions, put in the bacon. You can cut the bacon into pieces over the crock pot, or you can do it onto a plate. Whatever you want. You know, you can cut it up first on the plate and then pour it in there, or cut it up right over the crock pot. All right, come on, people. Who's going to come on? Let's see. Who's going to come on? Let's see if anybody came on. Nope, nobody on YouTube either. Okay, so after the bacon,
It does. It really does. Makes a big difference to me.
all right, then I think it's going to be the corn.
Frozen baby gold and white corn.
Baby golden white corn. But if you can't find it or don't like that kind, you can just use regular corn. It does not matter. Okay? So let's get the corn. See, I have like 2 bags here. Another bag over here. Probably been here forever. No, it's a bag right here. I only like to get super sweet corn. And in the can, if I get corn, I like to get the sweet, the one that says sweet. That's usually Libby. I think this one on top I got. If this has been in here a while, you know. I didn't know that there was one under. Okay. So if you find big, like balls stuck together of corn, just crush it in your hand and it'll. Yeah, it's starting to ice up a little bit. So this is an older corn, I know. But let's get this done because I keep forgetting about it. Okay, so we got that. Spread the corn out. It doesn't really matter. Spread it out or not. It's going to be all mixed up in a minute anyways.
Love this protein and veggies.
I love the golden white.
We're going to give this a nice stir here. All those veggies make.
Okay, we're going to stir it now. Okay? She said give it just a nice stir. So once you put the corn on, stir it all up. Get that ground beef on the bottom and get it mixed into that. And get that cream of mushroom mixed up with it. So keep stirring and get that cream of mushroom mixed up in it and into the ground beef that was on the bottom. Okay? Okay, that's all done. I got that all done. All right, come on, people. Where are you at? All right, I'm supposed to already have my crockpot on, but it'll just be a few minutes behind. Okay. Let's see. After she stirs it.
That green corn in there. That green mushroom. Oh my gosh. So good. With that seasoning all mixed up. For sure. This is so yummy. This is one of those cozy meals, right? So warm and snuggly. For sure.
So. Oh, excuse me. All right, so now she's going to put ground paprika, which is just paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. So, this is all just sprinkle over it to your liking, okay? There's no measurements. So I'm going to take the spoon out so I can just put it to your liking. Just sprinkle it all over, whatever you want. If you want more or less, whatever. Okay? So onion powder, garlic powder, don't worry. Salted water, you put it in. You can put onion or garlic powder first. She did the onion powder first, but it doesn't matter. Okay? Garlic powder.
End of the day, it's your mom's decision. Okay? And if she thinks it's the right one, then I gotta believe that it's the right one.
And, pepper, she said. Because that one, I couldn't see. It said black pepper on the thing, and I kept looking at it like, what is that? The batteries. I've got to get another battery in here. It's starting to go dead because it keeps stopping. I got to open it and see if we have this battery. Hopefully we do. That's why I need backup regular, small little things of salt and pepper just in case. I want to get another one of these for the Himalayan pink salt. And you think that I'm doing it for a long time, but it doesn't come out a lot like that, so. Okay. So there you go.
Me too. Can't go wrong with it. My grandma always said, use it. It's good for you. And then I'm going to top it with some cut potatoes. You can use mashed potatoes.
All right, she's going to top it with the potatoes, like I said. But she doesn't stir it before she puts the potatoes on there. She does not. But I'm going to stir it one more time. Because I want the seasonings to mix in there. So I'm going to stir it again. And there's no juices in here. But, guys, it's going to go on high for 2 hours. But after, high for 4 hours, I mean. But after 2 hours, you're going to come back and we're going to put, I got to see what she says, some beef broth. I think she says 2 cups or 1 cup, I'm not sure. But 2 cups, this is 1 3/4, so it's 1/4 short, but it's 1 3/4. Okay, so now we're going to get the potatoes. Got all this trash I got to take out because the trash was too heavy to bring in here. I did ask my husband at once to bring me the trash can, but he didn't. I guess he didn't hear me. But it's almost done anyway, so it don't matter. Okay, so let's look at these potatoes. She had them all ready to go, but I'm just going to see how many I need. It's either starting to grow, so I just needed to cut that off. That's why I need to use this right away. Let's see, get some of this off. And I'm not going to peel them, so there we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my footstool.
I'm just cutting where the little things are starting to grow. They're still good, but I think that means it will go bad shortly. But, this potato right here looks almost like a sweet potato in its shape. You know how some sweet potatoes have the pointy end? Yeah, you see that? I'm just on the counter right here. If you want to see me, I'm just right here by my microwave. I just took out like 5 potatoes. I tried to get the small ones, but these are like medium. They're not size of a regular potato. You just cut the skin under them and they come off. Almost like they're into the skin, not into the potato itself. Okay, so they're not tiny enough just to put them in like that. So we're going to do this. Some of them need force. Well, this one might need a little more because I cut it messed up. Gosh, did I do that too? All right, so we're going to take, and I don't want them to be too big because and these are gold potatoes. It says organic. I didn't buy it just because it's organic. I guess I didn't notice that, but it don't matter. No matter. But they're baby. It says gold potatoes, so they're gold. All right, one more. Get these potatoes in there. Oh, I forgot one.
Whoa, guys. Down a couple notches, huh?
I guess I thought these were smaller than they were, but they look like a medium potato, not like a.
Yeah.
Let me see again.
So.
What she got?
And then I'm going to top it with some cut potatoes. You can use mashed potatoes, but I like the chunks of potatoes better.
Well, hers are put in a little bigger. They're just halved. Most of these were quartered. I'm just going to take out 3 more. Three more.
One of them, I didn't recognize him.
Hopefully these 3 will do it.
I used to think of this place as a kind of sanctuary, you know?
So I could have just halved them, I guess. But I quartered them. No biggie. I just want to make sure they cook in those 4 hours. I guess you could do it on low for 6 to 8 hours. I guess you could. I'm not saying positive, but I guess you could. Anything can be done on high and low almost. I've never seen a meal that You can only do it on low. You can only do it on high. One or the other.
I got the
So you know.
the rest of the day, just in case. Now, if you need anything, call me. I love you.
So you know. You know how it is.
Detective robbery at the Manila Meltdown food truck resulted in a firefight between 4 armed suspects and private security. Suspect took a bullet in the leg and barricaded himself inside the truck. The other 3 fled. Any hostages? How do we can tell? We don't have eyes inside? I guess he's popping out shots every time we try to approach. He's fired at least 10 rounds by now.
I could stop here, but I think I can fit a couple more because there's some open space. I just want to get a couple more. Couple more. Oops, I cut it in half and forgot to do the thing, take the things off.
You gotta toss it other things, man. Be smart about it. Surrender peacefully. Nobody gets hurt here. There.
Okay, guys, I'm like almost 15 minutes behind. I'm turning the crock pot on, but I don't care. Cut those a little more. Okay. Now you can use the baby potatoes. I think the ones that are so little, they could just put it in there whole. And if there's any of the bigger ones in there, because there's some that'll, we can cut it in half. But.
Initial tally is 4 critically wounded civilians.
Okay, it was only 3 pounds, so let me see.
This wasn't a while. Third truck in the last 2 hours, according to RHD, 3 of the suspects are still in the morning.
Before I go into the bag again, because I want to see how much is left. I'm going to dump the stuff I was cutting off. Because if there's only a few, I'm going to use them all. You know, guys, if there's only a few, I'm going to use them all. Anybody else come on in? Hi, Shannon. How are you doing? Okay. Are y'all making anything special tonight or tomorrow on New Year's Day? There's only 4 more left, so I'm going to use them all. Okay, guys? So these look like medium-sized potatoes, not the big ones, like the regular ones, and these are gold. Gold potatoes. So Shannon, I'm making easy crockpot beef dinner. It's almost like a shepherd's pie, but not quite, but almost.
I just recently purchased my first swimsuit since high school.
Golo's different. It's smarter, it's better, it will change your life forever.
Golo is the only thing that gave
Ooh, nice, Shannon.
gave me back me.
Do you have it? Does your mom have a special recipe for her burgers? Like they got ranch burgers, they got whatever burgers. But, or you're just gonna season it and, because some people put like breadcrumbs and other stuff in there. But I like my burgers with an egg on it. I know you can't get that too much in a fast food place, but if you go to Red Robin, I can get a burger with an egg on it. Probably can any sit-down restaurant. They'll probably add an egg. It's not on their list. They'll probably charge for it, but. Did you buy the groceries, or did you just go with your mom? rinsing a few dishes. I don't like to leave them in. We have a 2-sink thing now, thank goodness. So I like to at least rinse them. I don't like to have the stuff all over it. Okay? Where'd this one come from? I don't know. Okay. So, let's see. You came in near the end, Shannon, but I'm thirsty. I think I'm done with these seasonings, so I can put them away after I'm done.
And I'm just gonna put them right up top. Okay, just like that. We're not mixing them in.
I think I put a little more than she did. Let me see how many cups of this beef broth we're gonna need.
We're gonna set this to high. And we'll go back. Okay, this is looking amazing. I'm going to add, we're about halfway through our cooking process, so I'm gonna add a little bit of beef broth. I'm gonna add about 2 cups, so it's half the container. Beef broth.
All right, she said she's gonna add a little bit of beef broth and then started pouring and didn't say how much. Then she said about 2 cups. Just to keep it moist. Okay? So, 4 hours on high, halfway through, come back and put about 2 cups of beef broth and then put the cover back on and do your last 2 hours. Okay? That's what you do. Oh yeah, I like fries with my burger. But I mean, when I say fried egg, I mean on top of the burger. So yes. So let me make sure all these potatoes are spread out. I hope they get cooked. Because I don't think she put as many, but it's not like a lot. Okay? So I'll check it after 2 hours, see how it's doing. Put the 2 cups of beef broth and then cook it. So it'll be about between 6 and 6:30 when I come back. Because it was 6. I put 6 on the post I made. But it is now 2:18 and I just got done and I'm about to start it. So if it's 4 hours, it won't be done until 6:20. It's 2:18, but probably by the time I put the lid on, get it started. Okay? So I'll say about 6:15 I'll come on, or 6 o'clock maybe, just to talk. Because at 6 o'clock we'll still have 20 minutes. But I'll check it at 6 o'clock too, to make sure if it's not already done. Okay, guys? Oh no, don't close these when you're cooking. Some people do that and then on my crockpot, and then I'm like, no. So it's 2:19, so we're gonna get this started. It's on high, 4 hours. All right, so there we go. Okay, it's cooking. All right, it's doing its thing now. So what do you do for New Year's Eve, Shannon? Do you just watch it on TV and just sit around?
As soon as we find something, we roll out. Hey, heard about the break-in at the community.
Or what?
Michelle, doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch it on TV.
I'm not getting a gun.
Like, we have something going on downtown. A lot of people standing around singing and a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if there's any food trucks, but we could go to that, but we don't like to. It's too crowded. It's too long for me to stand, and my husband doesn't like crowds. But it comes on TV, so we can see it on TV.
Ever since the show brought it up, all I can think about is all
There's probably something on everybody's TV for their time zone. Like Eastern, y'all watch the New York one. We watch the one that's in our downtown. I don't know if that's for all Central people to watch ours from downtown, or do they have something going on that comes on their TV? I don't know, but then there's probably something from Mountain and Pacific time, so everybody can see the ball drop at their time if they're watching it on TV.
What's up? It's Andy. Apparently, one of the mothers in Matthew's classroom.
I've been thirsty. Woo! I've been thirsty like constantly. So next time I go to the doctor's, I'm gonna be like, when you take your blood, can you check for the iron? Check my iron. Because your iron can be low sometimes when you're like totally thirsty. And every time I'm thirsty, my mouth is dry and cotton mouth. So, yeah.
Things looked a little tense between you and Zimar.
Oh, right. Brownie too. She shakes horribly. And then she tries to go high. She goes and lays on the bed and shakes. And we try to get her. We try to go in the room and get her or call her name and tell her, come here and come on the couch with us so we can cuddle her. But then sometimes she does, but sometimes she wants to go like be by herself. Why would you want? I don't know why the dog would want to be by herself when she's scared of the power. She should come to us so we could cuddle her. But we were going to do our best because she's terrified. They've already put some off like last week and the other night. I mean, I don't know why they were, but she was shaking for a while. Even if they stop, she shakes for a while after because she's not sure if it's going to happen again. But it's crazy.
You remember how excited you were?
I mean, really, unless I have somebody here, I really don't want to leave her alone and go to any party or anything downtown. You know, sometimes it might be nice, but you know, I got a dog to take care of, but I don't want to leave her alone, terrified. So that's not my thing. So what do you do when fireworks go off? Do you try to cuddle them? Or what do you do?
Is this your way of getting the competition to back off your turf?
Hey, that is not how we do business.
You don't get the nickname food truck down in LA by playing nice.
What do you do, Shannon?
Intimidation.
Try to cuddle Brownie, but you got two of them. So do you and your parents all try to cuddle the dogs?
So who's ever behind these attacks? They go by a different set of rules. And besides, I would never go after my own flesh and blood.
Oh, so you're saying someone from your family got hit by the script?
Yeah. My cousin Mike is by an Iowa.
What's the name of his food truck?
It's not a truck.
Cause
And all that stuff.
and sometimes I like New Year's Eve, but sometimes I just want it to end because of the fireworks. But I understand why people put them up. You know, I would love to go watch some fireworks or when it comes midnight or put off some myself. I wouldn't mind, but I've got my dog that's terrified, so that's a no-go. But that's okay. Oh, you have to sit on the floor with Benny? Oh. I mean, I don't have to get on the floor, but we try to cuddle her, but it's hard getting her on the couch with us. She wants to go on the bed and lay down, but when she lays down, she's there shivering and shaking, and we're trying to cuddle her to calm her down, but she won't let us sometimes. Like last week when the fireworks went off, it was either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day night. I can't remember. We got another couch that his mom got from a friend. It's against the wall where it's supposed to be. Then we got the other black futon that we had bought. That's kind of L-shaped with it, but behind it, those two, is the Christmas tree. And then there's a little folding table there, which we eat on. She went behind the two couches, like right in the space between the two couches, right in front of the Christmas tree next to the table, and she laid there and just shook. I tried to call her out from there and get her out from there, but she didn't want to come. So, you know, if she doesn't want to come, I don't know what to do, because we try to get her with us so we can cuddle her. She can sit in the middle of the couch. I'm on one side, Thomas is on the other, and we'll even put her blanket on. We got her a nice blanket, Shannon. We got this from Sam's. It was in the dog aisle. It's a dog blanket. We can use it too, but it's huge. It was only $13. It is so soft. Oh my gosh, I almost want to steal her blanket. It is like plush. It's so soft. It's the softest thing I ever felt. And it is big enough to cover us. That blanket, and we try to cover her with that, so that'll help calm her down, you know, but so we're going to just try our best. That's all we can do. And hopefully by the time we're ready to go to bed, they calm down. Because sometimes if she hears them, they're going off a lot. She won't go outside when it's time to go potty, like her last potty of the night, which we take her around 10:30, 11. She won't go. But these last couple of times, there was only a few that went off. It wasn't a lot. So she did go out and go to the bathroom. But hopefully. Oh, we try to get her, if she doesn't want to really go, we try to get her to pee at least outside our door where the grass is. Because when you go out our door, there's a long sidewalk that goes in front of all the other doors down our apartment building. But if you step off the sidewalk right when you go out our door, there's a whole big grass area, like, you know. So I try to hope that she'll at least pee once, because she pees usually 2 times, sometimes 3 or 4 times. I don't know why she does it. And the 3rd and 4th time usually is just a drop, so I don't know why. But anyways, we try to get her to pee at least once, because if she does, that'll at least help. So, even if it's right out our door, you know, on the grass. But, oh, I forgot to show y'all the inside. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Let me show you. It's going to be hard to see with the potatoes on top, but see all the potatoes? See, all the stuff is down there. I don't know if you can see in between any potatoes. See, you got the stuff down there. You see, there's a lot of potatoes now. But you can see right in that crack, you can see some of it. But it's hard because. So, let's get this back up here. Let me turn it back around. Okay. I can't turn you guys around. Oh, you're plugged in. But I'll have to show you when it's done, YouTube. Because you're plugged in and it's... Because we thought it charged, but something was wrong. My computer wouldn't turn on because it was completely dead. And I tried to plug it in by where I am now, by the microwave, and put it in where I usually charge it. It wasn't working, so I put it in the other side, because there's 2 sides. I think you can charge it. As soon as I put it in the other side, another minute, 2 later, the computer came on. So, it's all right. Crockpot. Getting hot. All right, so I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to come back around 6:15. Okay? And we can chat a little, and then I'll show you the end result. But it looks really good. But after 2 hours, don't forget, you got to put in about 2 cups of beef broth. 1 3/4 is okay. That's how much measures the can. 1 3/4. So if you have a big box and you want to use some of it, you can do that, or you have some left, you can do that. So just do that after 2 hours, because you don't want it too dry. And I want to check it too, see how the potatoes are progressing. And I want to make sure it's not too dry, because all I put in there was the gravy mix and can of cream of mushroom. So I don't know how it's going to make its own juice. Chicken is easy because it makes its own juice sometimes, but ground beef, no. So I got to make sure it's not too dry. Okay? So I appreciate everybody who came on here to say hi. I appreciate it. And I appreciate anybody who will come later and watch this. And I got to go back and edit the title. I need to put part 1, because so if somebody comes way later, they can know which one is part 1, which one is part 2. I know, I always forget to do that. But stay positive, do your thing. Don't ever give up. Oh, I forgot to do my positive word of the day. One time I think I did it at 3 something, so I'm going to do it as soon as I get off here, because I forgot. Sorry, guys. But anyways, stay positive, do your thing, keep working towards any goals you have. And I love you guys. And I'll see you at between 6 and 6:15 tonight for part 2. All right? You guys have a good rest of your afternoon, and have a good evening, and happy New Year's Eve, and have a good night if you don't come back, or if you don't come on for the first time tonight. Be safe. If you're going out tonight, be safe. Be wary of the drunk drivers that could be out there. And you don't drink and drive. Get an Uber, get a cab, get a Lyft, get something. Find somebody who can give you a ride home or have a designated driver or whatever. I just want everyone to be safe if you're going out. If not, just be safe at home. If you have dogs, make sure they're okay because of the fireworks. A lot of dogs are scared. So just have a good evening. And I love you guys. Bye, Facebook. Same thing. Everything I said goes for you too, you two. I love you guys. Be safe. And I'll see you later on tonight around 6:15. Bye.